Oh, no countdown. Not just hitting the button. This
I
is
did what you told me to do.
now. I told you to count us down. This is
No, that's
this.
not what you told me to do.
I've been told you this. I said, listen, there should be some type of countdown, right? You can't just jump into it like boom, like no, not in front of the company. We ain't gonna do this in front of the company. So let's get into it. Welcome back. Welcome back to another edition of Nothing But
Answers, answers, answers.
the place to come to get all the answers that you need. Hey, listen, we have the answers that you want. Again, our answers may not really work for you, so take our answer under advisement. It's up to you what you do with these answers that we give. But let's get into it. Hey, Lee, how are you doing? Why are you making those faces?
I forgot I'm on camera.
Yes, you blowing kisses to the people already. That's what you're doing. You got a boo
Nah,
on here. You sending messages to. Hey, listen, ain't no sending messages to boos on here. All right, ain't no secret messages, blowing kisses. Nix that. This ain't what this is here for. But what's going on with you, Lee? How's everything?
everything's good. I can't complain.
How's your
I'm
week?
here.
How's your week?
My week was cool.
Okay, cool week. All right. AD, what is going on? How are you? Ooh,
I am well. Thank you so much for asking. Busy week, but
okay,
survived it. How
nice,
about
nice.
you? How was your week?
My week was it was a lot. I playing volleyball. I hurt my back somehow, just doing too much. So I was in pain most of the week. So when I'm in pain, I take a lot of drugs. I take anything, um, just to feel better. Leanne, what are you doing?
Okay, if I can't produce while we on here,
Okay, I'm just checking. You looking through me just now. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. But good week. The problem is this weather. I'm trying to get out here and get this fishing on, and the weather is not really permitting it. So that's not okay. We got to figure this out. But whatever. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It's up and down, up and down, up and down. So it looks like as far as the weather, woman is warm, woman is cold. Some people get new mics, don't pass it on. This is ridiculous. We ain't gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that another time. Um, yeah. So anything from this week? Anything? Anybody want to talk about that right off the top? This week, this week, this week. I know one thing I saw. I saw people were talking about black ICE agents that were in airports. How do you feel about the? First of all, I know it's one young lady kept showing. She looked like a younger lady, and they kept saying, "Why is she doing this?" What do you think, Leanne? What do you think?
I think just like there's black cops, there's going to be black ICE agents.
Black
I don't
cop, black
understand the
cop,
issue.
black cop. Excuse me, sorry, I don't know what happened. I don't know where it came from. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't understand the issue.
I'm
Everybody got to work. Everybody got to do something.
right. That's kind of D. What do you think? Kind
I
of
mean, along the same lines. Everybody has to make a living, but I don't know, man. There got to be a better way for me. It just feels to me like a level of betrayal.
okay.
I don't I don't want to work for people who have it out for people like me.
Right.
And I
So
mean,
I
not to say that she does, but
right. And so I had this conversation, and it's tough. And one uh, way of looking at it, you need people on the inside that maybe are like minded, that maybe feel like you, may share some of your views, and can kind of maybe go against the grain. But then the other thing is, a lot of times people will, when you're part of something, you become that thing sometimes. And becoming that thing, you adopt its ideologies and ways of doing things, or you're just not strong enough to go against it. So, through your silence, you actually are giving credence to whatever that thing is doing. But at the end of the day, we have a job to do. It's You get paid, and like I said, if you can not get caught up in the of their practice, because not their maybe it's policy. I'm not sure it's policy, but if you maybe cannot get caught up in their practice and maybe just do the job as it's should be done. I mean, I can't get mad at you for doing that. I can't get mad at you for working.
That's kind of hard to do when everybody you're surrounded by may have different views and policies of their own, different agendas of their own. It's kind of hard for you to be that one person that's going to make all the difference.
Well, again, and sometimes not make all the difference, but difference in the cases that you come upon, right? The things that you're involved in, maybe you can handle it a little different. Maybe you'll treat it a little different. Maybe you'll move a little different. I mean, even kind of what I do sometimes, I'm always in trouble because I beat to my own drum. I'm not really with sometimes following the practices, because a lot of times it's the practices. Like the policy may state something different, but it may be practiced a different way. And I'm usually not with following the practice, which, sometimes will get you in trouble, but I'm with it. Like I tell them all the time, I'm with going to wherever we got to go. Wherever we got to go, I'm with it. I got a ticket. So I try to fight as much as I can. Like I said, I'm not changing the world, but I can change the world for the people that I deal with, one-on-one. What up, Vaughn? What you saying, Andy?
I was just gonna say I didn't want to cut. Well, no, he's gonna start talking, but I think you hit upon an interesting point though. Is if you, as a minority, especially a minority woman, put yourself in a position when their role is now also so like politically charged and divisive to an extent, then when you say I'm going to go into this situation, even if it is just for a paycheck, you run the risk of them using your image and your participation as fuel for why it's okay for other people. Like this person is now the spokesperson for women of color, and why women of color, everybody thinks ICE is fine. Look, we even have a black girl. Like that's the only thing that I see in this circumstance that
you
can and probably will be used against them.
Right. You can be tokenized. It's tough, but I'm not going to jump out the window and say this person is doing something wrong or right until we know what they're doing. Like, there's living, and do the best we can. And at this point, hopefully they'll get in there and try to do what they can. But if you saw them doing some monkey stuff, then we call them out, like we call anybody else out, right? Once they start doing monkey stuff, we're like, hey, yo, she tripping. Hey, Vaughn, you on that?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's going on? How you feeling, Vaughn?
I'm good. What's going on with y'all?
Ain't nothing much. How was that week?
It's good, man. It was a good week.
Good. So we're talking about the a couple of the black ICE agents that were in the airport. It seems like a lot of the black community was very upset. Came out against the young lady who's showing her picture, like, oh, you would sell out this, that, or the next. How do you feel about that?
Don't care.
Right.
I don't really care. You got, like Leanne said, you have black cops or whatever. What did she do besides do her job? Right. And if she's not doing anything, why are y'all acting up?
Right. I agree.
Are the ICE agents acting up against black people?
So yes, because they're grabbing anyone of dark skin sometimes. If you have an accent, they're grabbing you, detaining you. And again, you may not be deported or something, but you still might be taken to jail. If people have been taken, to detention centers and maybe had to stay there for 8 hours or a day, before they're released. And do you, as an American citizen, would you want to be, stop when you are and have all your paperwork, and they're like, no, we don't believe that. You feel me?
I'm black. How many times I've been stopped for nothing?
Right.
Walking.
Yes. So now they're stopping you. And I see
it ain't no difference.
I see one where the guy had ID. They're like, no, that's not. We're taking you. So it does become problematic when they're allowed to actually or a language you speak, they're allowed to stop you and force you to show your walking papers, like your.
Isn't it? Wouldn't it be better to have somebody that's maybe on your side, on that side of the line, to kind of
right?
You
and
might need people over there. So
if they can, right, exactly. And you know what? Now I'm thinking about it too. I don't know if people were really outraged like that, but that was the narrative they spin out there to try to get it. Because even with the Drewski thing, they kept saying people were outraged. People were outraged. I didn't see anybody outraged.
Ain't nobody care.
I was in the comment section and people were dying. I mean, every race, culture, color. Only person who was really upset was Charlie Kirk's wife. And he said, I ain't say your name, shorty. If you think I look like you, you feel me? Dogs holler. But I never said your name. You feel me? So
did you see his follow-up when he posted the picture with his grandfather?
I did not.
His grandfather is white.
Gotcha. Which I don't think he had to do, which I don't like. I don't like that part to me.
Because they were talking about how it was racist or this, that, and the third. And he was sitting there with his grandfather. He was like, well, did I go too far?
Right. But, well, again, I don't think. So, I mean, the difference between blackface and whiteface, let's be honest. Let's stop saying things like they're even, like they're not. They're apple to apple. No, the blackface is rooted in something through history that was very negative, very racially charged.
Yep.
And of it is terrible. Like, we know what you're saying. Like, blackface is almost like saying the N-word, right? It has a strong meaning behind it. Whiteface doesn't have that, right? Are you going to go and tell mimes they can't dress in whiteface? They do it all the time. It's whiteface. So let's stop acting like it's the same, right? To begin with. But also, we also have to see some things are jokes and parody is real. And what he did to me was hilarious. Like, just like when he did, I think what he did, the hillbilly. I'm not sure it was the hillbilly earlier this year when he did at the race car, NASCAR.
The NASCAR.
Come on, man, that was hilarious. Even the people from NASCAR found it to be funny. They found it hilarious. So I think, look, let's stop the nonsense. But hit dogs do holler.
People just keep trying to use triggers all the time. They're always looking for a trigger.
Right. Or to take power away from what you're doing, to trying to diminish it, to stop his train, and you can't. It's funny. It was hilarious. First of all, he's a big dude in the little kitten heels, and he dancing and dropping it low. Like, yo, what is he doing? This guy is insane. But he's a genius. And whoever his makeup artist is amazing. The transformations that they have been doing are A1. So yeah, that was interesting. Anything else anybody seen off top, like, this week that they thought was something to talk about in the news? We could talk about how, was it Israel, United States, and Argentina?
Venezuela.
I don't know about Venezuela. That might be new. It was only three. Yeah, it was three. It was Argentina, Israel, and America. 3 said no. Then there was 52 countries that abstained, which most were colonizer countries. And then we had 138 that were like, nah, this was the worst atrocity, ever, due to the amount of people lost, things that happened from it.
They were trying to get reparations to I forgot which country it was.
Right. It was some type of reparations as well.
There's no way that they should get reparations over the people that are already here. Over us. How can they get reparations and we wouldn't?
Well, first of all, we can't get them because the United States said no. That's the United States. They said we don't agree.
Right. We don't. That's what I'm saying is very it's arrogant.
Of who?
of the country from over there to say that they want. Because if that's the case, if you felt that way, how come y'all didn't do nothing about helping the people? If y'all didn't help us here,
they tried. They tried.
They tried and they killed them. When people, I was just going to say, throughout history, when people have tried to help us, they take them out. Right. Especially those who have the means to make a difference. They literally kill them.
Right.
So this particular country, who were the people? Like, when was that movement? When did that happen?
So remember, they have been a lot of countries over there they apologized for their part in slavery. They've said it was wrong. This has been going on for a while. It's nothing new. Like they said, even this took last year. They brought it up to everybody. That's why they're like, you knew this was coming. All the countries knew this was coming because they're like, look, we want to, for this atrocity that took place that affected the world, we want to say this is the worst, thing that ever has happened. And they were voting to get whatever they wanted from I'm not sure what the reparations look like, and the acknowledgement of the fact that this had happened and it was so egregious.
So I know the U.S. said no. Yeah. But if the other countries would have given in on that,
right,
I think that'd have been a problem. Or even the fact that if y'all grant this to someone and y'all didn't do anything about the people just to help the people that was here, all of those countries, y'all couldn't come together and say, what about the Black Americans that you have there? How come we don't?
That's what this was. They were saying, what's up? All these people that were in the Caribbean, everywhere, the friends like slaves, this didn't come to America. They hit a lot of places. So they were saying that these people, we need to do something. It's not right. And, other people have got reparations. Now, the problem, what I heard from my understanding is there's no power to make anybody do anything. So even though it was only three countries that said no and 138 said yes, there's no governing body or no authority that can force anyone to do anything.
So if they would have gotten it, the money would have went to who? The African countries?
Well, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Don.
I understand. You do know that there were African countries that were colonized as well. Like the United States we know firsthand the repercussions that came from those that colonized our country and how they benefited and how we were not able to benefit as a result. But there are countries literally all over the world, including in Africa, that were colonized as well. And people are still struggling as a result of the transatlantic slave trade. So even if they are receiving reparations, if their country sees fit to say, I'm sorry, and give reparations, it's not that they're any less worthy because it's not us firsthand. I think that our country, we know how bad it was for us, but I'm not saying it was sweet for anybody anywhere.
Right.
So what I'm asking is, where would that money have went?
Well, first of all, I don't know if it's necessarily just money, right? I don't know what reparations look like, if it's in education or in funding some things for a group of people to get ahead. I'm not sure what it would look like, right? I'm definitely not sure. But that's the reason why I think we said no. But go ahead, Vaughn. I'm sorry.
So would it be resources? So where would the resources go?
Well, again, each country would have to figure out how they're going to use their resources for the people in their countries that were affected, right? Because, like I said, mad countries are colonized, and they would have to, you can't tell them how to use it because colonization looks different for different people, and yada 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 yada. You know what I mean? So it'd be up to them. Go ahead, bro.
So I'm gonna ask this: whenever they got something big going on, something big racial comes up, do you think this is something that they're using as a distraction? Because something, usually whenever there's something really going on, it's something big and it usually has to do, it's racial. You think it's a distraction or is this a legit thing? like a legit concern?
I feel like the phone is farting.
That's an iPhone. That just sound like a bomb.
My fault. That's my fault.
Oh, okay. I feel like it's something that I don't know if they're distracting us from anything. I think that, especially because the countries that brought it up were of African, most of them were African countries who, I guess, are looking after people, their people, right? And leading the way on, first of all, apologizing for their part in it, right? And now trying to get some type of amends for it. But again, I have to look into it more. I just think that it's very interesting that United States was like, nah. Their argument was they didn't want to have a hierarchy of atrocities, right? So basically, they're kind of saying all atrocities are the same, which is interesting because some people have been paid for their atrocities, right? You think Indians actually, really, American Indians that were here, Native Americans, were kind of given sort of reparations. They were given land and things. You know what I'm saying? Not that it was the best, but they were given something. Jewish people, which the storm happened in Germany, right? That's where it happened at. But did America give money to them as well? I think so, right? And that didn't happen here. But since there's people here, I guess they were taken care of. So monies have been given out. I think it was
resources as well.
Is Japan got or Chinese? One of them got
Japan because they got bombed
for their. So it's not like this hasn't happened before. But when you say, Africans from that are in America from the slave, it's like no. Now we and it's weird because it's basically like saying they don't want a hierarchy of tragedies, but that's like saying we don't want like murder and speeding tickets are the same. We don't want to have a hierarchy of crime. Crime is crime. That's not distinguished. It's no more one severe or worse. We don't want to make it hierarchical. But I mean, it's silly. But when it comes to us, because the amount of money, I really believe the amount of money that would be paid out or whatever it would be crazy, and that's a problem. I think, and that's just.
I agree, and I think that the money that they've given to other countries and they've given to other things, they could have gave to us a long time ago. They wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? They could have solved this problem in the 50s and 70s if they wanted to.
Well, the last thing I'll say is I think they said that if they even did like a $5 an hour wage and times what people were working and over the years, it would bankrupt America.
Man,
it would bankrupt them. Like it'd be too much money that is owed to too many people that it will bankrupt them. So that's why they don't want to acknowledge any wrongdoing because they don't want to be culpable. And and they don't want to remember that their grandfathers and grandmothers were rapists and killers and all the things, right? You don't want to. They don't want that on their jacket either. Like my family lineage is of this.
They would have to give up they would have to give up so much. Like
right.
It's a lot. It's not even a rabbit hole. It's just a long line of BS, and they would have to turn over certain things, and they're not going to do that.
Right.
They will lose power.
No way. Right, and that's the problem. They don't want power. They feel like and I don't think black people would do anything crazy to them. They haven't. We have never in our history really did anything.
And that's the part. Like that. But that's the problem. Not a problem. I'll say it like this. Because you know what it is. Because we've never returned that same energy. We've never matched energy.
Because we don't have that in us, Vaughn.
We don't. You saw Django, right?
Yes.
You see what he said in Django, how he said, this is the part in your brain of civility. It would be the same. So we've never matched the atrocities. We never matched that. The fear of it all, is what if they did have the power to match
right.
us?
It's in their head. Yeah, but we'll figure it out. We'll keep an eye on it and we'll see what it is. Hey, Leanne, give us a little something to work with. This week in the comments was crazy this week.
Man, listen, I was messing with people all day. You see me?
As soon as you go, I jump right in there with you. I'll be like,
them girls was wilding, man.
Yeah, man. They was bugging out.
Embrace, like women who dress modest more, it would be a different story. I think a lot of things would change. A lot of people would put more clothes on because guess what? Men not paying attention to the ones with they butt cheeks out and they boobs out. If men did embrace, like women who dress modest more, it would be a different story. I think a lot of things would change. A lot of people would put more clothes on because guess what? Men not paying attention to the ones with they butt cheeks out and they boobs out. If men
did. Men are not paying attention to women with their boobs and cheeks out. Is that what she said?
No. What she meant was men should pay attention or give more attention to those who dress more modest rather than the ones with their butt cheeks out and boobs out. And then women wouldn't have their titties out and boobs out because men wouldn't be paying attention to them.
I don't get it. I'm lost. I missed something.
She's advocating for women to dress more modestly. Saying that if the attention wasn't given to the bodies being exposed, then women wouldn't feel inclined to expose their bodies.
I don't believe that 100%.
I was about to say the same thing.
Because one, men look at, if you got everything out, men gonna look, but you're never taken seriously. Not initially. Like, you're not gonna be taken seriously like that. Like, it's just a physical attraction.
But isn't it always a physical attraction, Vaughn?
Yeah, but you showing everything to everybody. You be like, she gonna have to I'm gonna have to get to know her to really be like, she the one, or she, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna invest in her. I ain't got it in me either, bro.
I ain't really had that experience. Like, if usually the one that I get to know is the one that everything was out.
But they be going. They don't ever make it to the finish line.
The ones that are covered up ain't make it to the finish line either. Most of the time.
Not even at the starting line. We ain't even.
Nah.
We ain't even make it to the blocks.
Right. I don't think your dress is going to dictate who that man is, because you're going to be the man you are regardless of what they have on. So if I meet you and you're less dressed, but if I'm the type of man that want to take you serious, then I'm going to take you serious. Right. Mm-hmm. I'm not. Your clothes are not going to make me. For most people, I think some people, but however I meet you is not going to make me look at you unless I met you in a strip club, and then I might look at you a little. You know what I mean? If I met you at the club, I mean, this is how you dress. You know,
I'm trying to think, bro. Did I?
Well, I saw a meme today that kind of reached the same subject.
Okay.
In the 90s, we were wearing baggy jeans and baggy t-shirts, and it was more about face card and, how's your hair looking that day, as opposed to how much of your body are you exposing. And a man actually responded back when we had to use our imaginations. And I mean, think about how much culturally, over however long humans have been in existence, women were supposed to dress more modestly and their bodies were not exposed and still finding mates. So I think the point is, do we have to bear it all in order to get attention, as opposed to, what kind of attention or, anything along those lines. But now women are outside almost naked.
I think back in the day, especially when I was say high school age, y'all girls was built like boys. Y'all weren't built like the girls today.
Whatever.
Y'all was straight as a board. I had more chest than most girls. So it was a little different. This is before the steroids really kicked in.
Oh, I don't know what high school you went to, bro. But I think me personally, I said you can sum it up like this. What is the marriage rate now compared to what it was back then? Or what is how are relationships viewed back then to how they're viewed now? And it's different. It's very different. So proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, no, but I think it's more because women are making more money today. Women are more educated. They're outpacing the men as far as money. So they don't need anybody as far as to take care of them anymore. They don't need anybody really to go half on them bills. Listen, you could be like all these women who yell independent, which you should be, but that's because you can take care of it on your own. Right? Okay. That's why, when they tell you like, well, you better come with something because I already can do it myself. Which is but that's more of the mindset, I think. Letting women have jobs is really the problem.
Somebody take my job, please. Somebody please come take my job.
you giving them a job is really.
Please come take my job for me. I agree because I feel like back in the day, you take the marriage rate even as an example. People stuck in state because they had no choice. And if you think of how many illegitimate children are out there and how many women that was getting a whole ass beat on a regular basis, but had to stay in the situation because there was nothing else for them to do. That's why I think the marriage rate was a little bit
Because think about it, Vaughn, even right now, the birth rate is down. Women aren't having that first baby until they're 40 now, late 30s, 40s. So the game is twisted. Hot girl summers, it's a different way of balling now. The girls are like, we're going to do us, and then we'll settle down when we're 40, which is not working for you guys because
nobody wants you
at 40. Like,
speak for yourself.
No, I'm saying as far as I'm talking about marriage rate. So
talking about marriage rate.
Yes, marriage rate. Men are getting married later and sustaining. But after 40 and up, women are not getting married and they're just go get a dog, just being single.
Yeah, but they are having more babies than the young girls, which is crazy.
Right. Overall babies are slowed. Both. It's just that's why the birth rate is so low right now. People are you're not seeing families of 3, 4 anymore. You might get one out of somebody. It's very rare to see the bigger families these days. But it's all due to the internet, that they're constantly having the divide that men are this, women are this, pay for this, don't pay for this. All those type of things are keeping people away from each other. And right now, people are really saying, I'd rather hang with my girls. I'd rather hang with my boys. We're going on trips. I come home, play the game. I come home, talk to my girls. If I need somebody, I call them over to get a quick tune-up. And that's that. People don't want to be in relationships anymore. People like their own space. More people are living alone. Even relationships right now, people are keeping their houses. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy out here. So I don't really think it's closed as much. I think it's just that's a part of it, but I think it's just everything all together. You know what I'm saying? So it's a cruel world. It's a cold world out there. Give us something less, Leanne, please. This cold world. I'm trying to find the one where they were talking about the baby and the girl told me that the man was
because he was sad. He was on the couch.
But did you see? I asked her. I said, "Well, what if he worked 80 hours a week, 90 hours a week?" And she said, "Well, he still should do something." But I'm like, I thought, well, can she come to his job and help him out?
Right.
Why is he helping her out? I was so confused.
She got mad at me.
Yeah, I was so confused. All right, ain't nothing going on but the rent. I like this one. Should women expect men to pay their bills if they want to be intimate? What do you think, Vaughn?
No. You're an adult. How's your rent getting paid before? If you're a prostitute, just say that. I get it. Ain't nothing going on. But
she just said it.
Yeah, if that's what it is, all right then. I'm not paying your rent, and if I pay your rent, how much does that cover? How many for the month? How many coupons do I get for the month? You see what I'm saying?
That's 31 days of dipping dots.
Oh man.
Do what you think.
I'm trying to think of the last time a man paid my bill, any bills for me.
Talk about it.
I did wrong. I think I don't know if I don't think I'm the right generation to ask this question. I'm somewhere in the middle, not where, back in the 60s where a woman has to depend on a man, and I'm definitely not a 20-something where I'm expecting him to pay my way for me. So I don't know. I just don't relate to this question. I guess that's the best.
Wait, real fast, Leanne, what you got?
Nothing.
What do you think?
I don't think anything. I don't think it's not cool.
No, again, I don't think it's. I think it's cool. I think she can, present herself the way she wants. I'm with that. Present yourself as you want to present yourself. If this is what you're coming at someone, but understand if they treat you a certain way, just understand why they're treating you that way. If you're trading intimacy for rent, cool. Understand when he come over and splash and dash, this is what you paid for. Mm-hmm. This is what you're getting paid for. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's interesting. You got something to say, Vaughn?
No. You said it. You said it.
Yeah, Leanne. To all the women.
Hey,
go ahead, Vaughn.
No, I was gonna say that the girl that was in the or the young woman that was in the comment about that picture, like it said what was wrong with this picture, and the dude was laying on the couch.
Right.
The girl was pregnant, holding the baby, cooking, and she had like two right there, and she gave the long thing. And when you said like what was wrong with it, she didn't see the fact that the baby had 3 legs. That's what was wrong with the whole picture. They looked at everything else.
I don't think we're going to say someone is wrong because they're handicapped. We're not ableist. Okay, we're not able. They was born perfect in the Lord's eyes.
This guy's perspective is crazy.
You think he only settled down for you for what you look like? You should have not married that.
But nobody is going to be insecurity free. Everybody has insecurities. Everybody's yeah. But I just think, sometimes
if it's driving you to go under the knife. I know a girl that went to DR, got her body.
She died.
She almost died. She got 2 daughters. She had to stay in the DR for like 38 days, 40 days, because she couldn't get on a plane. Because when you're in high altitude, it opens up the stitches and you bleed and all that shit. She got 2 daughters. So what was more important? You getting your body done for some, or you being a quality mother for your kids?
You're right. I'm going to cancel my appointment right now.
And y'all are blaming men on that. Yo, it's your fault that we going under the knife. It's not a fault.
Because women feel like they're losing.
No, y'all.
Women are not.
This is for you. Let's be real. At the end of the day,
I don't be talking about my own situation, y'all. I just
okay. We have to be real with ourselves. Whether our insecurities drive us, whether we believe men make us insecure to drive us to make the decision is on you.
Sure.
You make the decision, and I think part of it is that we're trying to flatter ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like if
men too.
Oh no. What I'm saying is that like people, and I say this all the time, like it's only one person you can't lie to. You can try your hardest.
Some of these get it off, though. I think they lying.
Yeah, really good.
They believe it. But
we literally we are still making these decisions, whether it was based on bad information, whether it was based on the fact that we did our LexisNexis checks or we did not. It does not matter. Those are still decisions that we made. And I think we as a society have a really hard time saying, I felt.
Yeah. Everybody's commenting on this gentleman and how he looks, his attire. But here's
very interesting. What you got, Vaughn?
Yeah, he's right. I mean, it's up to you. I honestly wonder who these guys are that had this much power over these independent women to make them go do this to their body. Because I don't know no guy that could talk a girl into doing that.
Uh-oh, Vaughn. Uh-oh, Leanne. I seen you perk up. See you on camera. What, Leanne?
I don't got nothing to say, homie.
What you got to say? Don't hold it in. What was it? I saw that. Stop blowing kisses. What's up? What you got? I saw it. What you got?
I'm looking for the next.
What you got?
Thing to put up.
You got what man makes a woman do it? Don't look at the computer screen like that.
I mean, the woman just said it. Like, y'all have to be doing that for yourselves. Like, y'all got to be doing that.
I don't think anybody's doing it for themselves. That's the lie they be telling. I believe it's a lie. And again, I think good, Donnie. What are you about to say?
I'm just gonna say it's because of what is glorified. It's not a single man. It's men in general, and what is perpetuated as a woman having power of choice is shaped a certain way. She has dimensions that are not usually naturally attainable, and not attainable in a gym or at Tropical Smoothie Cafe or anything like that. It definitely is going to require going under the knife and going to extremes, because these bodies are extreme, and these are the women that are glorified right now. So
right.
I don't think it's any individual man. I think it's just men in general, and getting their attention and keeping their attention, because they are bombarded all the time with imagery and temptation and options. So,
Leanne?
Mm-hmm.
No, and we need you to add to the conversation, Leanne. Stop playing games.
She's already on the next video.
See, so I think that so it's not an individual man. It's they know that this is what men like, right? Especially on certain levels, maybe, and these women are getting attention. So if I do this, I get an attention too. But I wanted to go back to, he said she was a bad mom for going to get it done. First of all, that dude is the biggest liar on the internet. He always knows somebody that does something. There's nobody, every subject he's like, you're my man's. I know it's shut up. He's a liar, but never a name. Every situation. Second of all, I don't think it makes her a bad mom, trying to go get something for her. The self-care too, right? If she feels like this is going to give her a leg up in the game, okay, cool. I don't think that's a terrible thing. It's no different than, going to get it. It's a little different, but like, you do the things for yourself. You go get a shape up. We make sure our hair is done. We don't go out looking crazy. There's things we do to try to enhance our look to make us more attractive to the opposite sex, or sometimes same sex, depending on what you're into. Sometimes for men, we buy that car, that motorcycle, that big watch, that chain. It's no different. You're sometimes just spending on the chain is what they're spending on their butt. It's what we do to try to be more attractive to that thing. We have little shiny trinkets that sparkle and catch your eye. That's what they do, and they go get a big booty to catch people's eyes. Which I do see things changing now, where people are going and giving the booties back, like returning to center, like we're just take my ass back. You can have the ass. It's too much ass. I don't need all this ass. So I do see and that's the crazy thing about fads, and that's where the bad part about it, because now you have this thing, and if it's not really in style anymore, now you got to go get another surgery to remove whatever's in there. So that's tough. But hey, look, if you feel like this is what you want to do, I think do it. As long as you feel like you want to do it. Hopefully the sole purpose isn't for just to attract a man's attention. And that's when you're out there looking like an ant. You had this big thing on your back that don't make sense. That to me shows your real issues. What are you going to say, Vaughn?
None. Shoot. Nothing.
So he ain't down with it. All I've never seen anyone turn one down, though. That's what I will say. I've never seen a man like, nah, that's way too big. Just get away from me. I haven't seen that happen before. They usually end up taking them home and doing whatever.
Then releasing them back to the wild.
But again, those without it get released back to the wild. So it's not like when we say that it's not like anybody's being
no. So what I'm saying is, if you're saying it, so what's the difference of you getting it if it's still the same outcome?
Right.
Well, again, because there is an impression given, especially on social media, that these women are given like money and gifts and livelihood. Mm-hmm. They can go on OnlyFans and it attracts a certain level or caliber of man. Like this is now the requirement for if you want a man that has money.
And it just attracts attention, period, right? If you're in a club and it's 3 girls and the girl with the big, sometimes with the bigger butt or whatever, that she may get more attention off rip because of that thing. You see that thing first, like, God,
remember 2 weeks ago, we was talking about, and even you said it now, it's the narrative that's pushed. Right. It's not necessarily that this is a narrative amongst a collective. It's just one that's being pushed to a collective. And obviously there's not enough reinforcement in that person's life for them to believe that whatever they have or what they present is well above, what they need. You know what I'm saying? They're dope. You're good. You don't need to do this. But there's nobody there telling them that this is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I would see the day that Black women would enhance their bodies.
Why not? I think everybody
because they already come.
But they don't. Like a butt is rare. Not many people have.
But when? I don't know what high school you went to, bro. I was in Willingboro. I was in Willingboro. I was in Camden. I was in
same thing. Listen, I went to all them schools and nobody was really like. That's why butts are again. Anything that's usually in high demand is because it's rare.
Bro,
why I think so many people are buying them because they don't have them.
I've been around you, bro. When I've seen you bag.
No, but I said
I've been on these hunting parties with you.
Well, I know. Hunting. If we have to hunt, that means we have to find those ones. There's only so many that have that bubble, right? That have that round mound. Women, though, it's only so many girls that really have that thing that makes it different. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why I think people are getting them. Everybody doesn't come stock. It's not a stock version.
It's not, but overdone is overdone. Overcooked is overcooked.
And that's the problem. Bigger is not better, ladies.
Right.
Bigger is not always better. Like
it's not.
I think if you would get within range, I don't think it would be so crazy. But people are just going out of control with it. Going too big.
Man.
Go ahead, Liam. Pop something on for us.
Boy. Yo, I do have a story aboard. He didn't turn. He escaped. He didn't turn it down.
Okay.
I gotta tell you.
All right, good, Lee. Lee, what's going on? You want to talk about it?
But he's trying to be everything for you that he's never even been for himself. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. A trying man will never be a perfect man because perfect men do not exist. You heard it here first. Yeah.
We try so hard, and we just don't get the acknowledgement that we deserve. And I thank the sister for shouting out, us, because too many times we don't get shouted out. See how Leanne's sitting over there right now. Her energy, I don't like it.
That's what you like.
See them dimples? See how them dimples go? Let me see what ring is what finger that ring is on what finger. Let me see. Okay, I'm just checking. She added. Oh wow, that's interesting. Look at that on the camera, just rude. I think your mom's in the chat too. Mom, you see that? Oh, and Leanne was being nice. Thank you for that. Men do try. And we have to suffer in silence. Silence. Silence of the lamb chops. Go ahead, Leanne, put something else on. Whoa, what's going on? Somebody clapping cheeks? Sound like somebody was over there getting it in. All right, what we have here. Wife bullying her husband.
Have y'all seen the video of this woman harassing her husband as he takes a nap in his car in the back of their house? Let me show you. Man is sitting in this car. Really? Why is she saying really like she just caught this man doing something he ain't supposed to be doing? Is this somebody in the car with him? Why are you sleeping in the car?
This why you
in the car.
I need some rest.
So why wouldn't you come inside?
Because I can't rest in here.
Is your life that terrible that you need to be in the car? From what we're witnessing here, yes.
I just need to rest.
Do you want me to bring you something?
Peace.
Quiet.
Come inside, baby.
No.
Come on.
No. Just close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
Oh.
People talk a lot about men being emotionally unavailable, but when a man tries to take a second to decompress and get his mind right, this will happen. Mental health isn't just something that affects women; it also affects men. The whole happy wife, happy life is crap. It's happy house, happy spouse. We need to look out for each other. And this right here, she's not prioritizing her husband's mental health. I don't know if she's been at home with the kids all day by herself or what. I don't know that dynamic, but this was weak to me. Bullying is never okay. Sometimes a nap in the car is probably the most peaceful place a man can find. Cousins, what y'all think about this?
The one sitting at this table.
Gosh, he just wanted some peace. Leanne, why don't y'all give us peace? Huh, Leanne, what's the problem? Leanne.
Why are you talking to me? Why you don't give me some peace?
Leanne, why don't y'all give us peace?
Why are you talking to me?
See,
you could have had peace instead of talking to me.
This is how you.
Two other people on here you could be talking to right now, but you choosing to talk to me, and you already know I ain't with the shits tonight.
Pay attention, fellas. This is what you guys are going to get if you. This is what you get. You come home to this. This is why you go to your car, fellas. This is a live example of why he was sleeping in his car. What do you think, Donnie? Is it a problem for him sleeping in his car?
No, because I be out in my driveway sometimes too. Sometimes you just need a minute.
Right.
However, I want to juxtapose the position real fast. Men want to feel appreciated and shown effort for those things that they do. They want us to acknowledge that they are a trying man. This man does not want this woman's efforts to show that she appreciates him and wants to be around.
Wait, you got that she appreciated him and wanted him to be, that's what you got from that?
She wants him in the house to be near her.
Oh
no, she wanted to nag him.
Oh my God.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
Oh my God.
See, this is Vaughn. This is real life, fella.
Dude, that's
2 cases, real life. You're seeing.
I want to know what's the difference. If a woman is expressing to you, now I do believe 100% that you have to be able to communicate what your needs are. A woman telling you that she wants to spend time with you that you don't want to spend time with is nagging you. But a woman who tells you she wants to spend time with you,
oh my God,
that you want to receive the effort from is what?
She said, why don't you come in the house? He said, because I need to rest. I'm trying to rest. Why don't you come in the house?
F your boundaries, nigga. Come in the house.
Come in the house.
I don't care.
There's no peace. She said, can I bring you something? He said, peace and quiet. So why didn't she give him peace and quiet? What she gave him was her nagging presence.
Right. He told her what she did.
That dude is taking a nap in the car, which means he is tired from something.
in the house, and now it's outside the house.
Look, he's so tired. He's like, I have to rest in the car. I can't go in the house to go sleep.
Can't go in there. And then she's gonna say, I want to sit in the car with you. That's why I'm out here now. If I wanted to sit with you, we could have sat. First of all, only reason you're out here, let's be honest, you're out here because I'm out here.
Because I'm out here, and you want to see why I'm out here.
Because I'm getting some peace. I'm getting some sleep. You came to bother me outside. I guarantee she don't talk to him in the house.
Don't say nothing.
Nothing. He just said, I need him being outside in the car, sleep, and begging not to go in the house is telling me that there's a problem in the house.
She didn't even knock on the window and be like, hey, babe, you okay? She said, why are you in the car?
Attitude. Like when I asked Leanne a question, who want to deal with that? Nobody want that. You just want a couple minutes to recharge so when you go in the house, you can deal with it. She really didn't want to spend time with him. That's not what was wanted.
Wasn't you the one that's against people needing breaks in the car and chilling before they come in the house?
Remember, I was against. Okay. I used to be against, but I said if you need time and you're not, I don't think you should leave. I don't believe in leaving the house, like driving off and stuff like that. But if you need to go to a different room or the car, whatever, that's cool. But that was in an argument sense. But if he's just coming home sleeping in the driveway, I don't see the problem. If I'm asking you, like, I don't mind her coming out. Hey, you good? But she didn't really come out and do that. But I don't mind. But once he says, yo, I'm cool, I just need a couple minutes. And then she wants to now change his plan. Come on in the house. Don't sleep out here. Well, I'm going to sit there with you. Like now I feel like you think I'm doing something. I'm just trying to sleep. Nagger. She's a nagger. So yeah, I'm cool on that. Like, and you can see she won't even give him the peace just to have a couple minutes to herself. That's not cool. That's not cool. Leanne, we ain't got time for this, Leanne. See, and then they start laughing like that. And you just like they're losing it. They're going to kill me tonight, but I'm not going to make it. It's crazy. Give us something else, Leanne. That was ridiculous. Hey, Vaughn, you see that in real life? They try to Uno reverses in real life. No, she just wanted to spend time with him, and he didn't want to spend.
Because it's only nagging if you don't want the energy. That's the thing. Y'all want the energy, but only from certain people.
No, it's nagging. If once he said, "Hey, look, I'm cool. Just give me a couple minutes," I'm gonna say, "All right, babe. I'll see you when we get in the house. We're done." But when you keep going on, that's when you become a nagger. She kept going on. Now you're trying to force me when I'm telling you I just need this. You're not respecting me nor the boundaries I'm trying to put up. You're saying do what I want. That's not okay. He got to beg to sleep in the car in his own driveway? That's crazy. Wow. She just really cared for him. Leanne, we ain't got time for it. Here we go. It's about to be some bullshit. What we have here. Ruth said, tell him, Lee. Boo ha ha ha. Hater. Hater in the comments.
She said, dudes don't even flirt with their own woman, but they know how to make a random ass woman feel special. Damn.
Tell me more. Leanne, where did this come from? I don't understand what he's...
It was just a post. And that's all you get.
We're gonna talk later because this right here. See, this I don't really understand, because sometimes saying thanks to the girl who's giving you your food is perceived as flirting. Hey, thanks, girl. Thank you. Oh, well, you said you gonna flirt with her? You said thank you. Like, so I'm not sure what he means as far as he doesn't flirt with the girl. But I guess sometimes when you're with somebody for a long time, you don't flirt as much. Maybe is that true? Anybody have a thought on that? I don't know.
Just like you take them wanting your presence for granted. What used to be, I want you around me all the time, was all lovey-dovey and great. Mm-hmm. But now we're a couple years in, and me wanting you around is called nagging.
Yeah, they got Vaughn. They at the Wawa right now, and the price for gas is up too. The price for gas is up because they got the high octane gas. Like, wow.
If I could give you a high five through this daggone StreamYard right this minute.
Full octane.
Your whole high five.
Full octane gas. Like, nobody, you may want somebody around, but you can take a nap. What are we talking about? Just because you take a nap means, oh, you don't want me around anymore? More nagging.
Dude, it's only nagging because you don't want the energy. No. Just like flirting, the way you say thank you to the cute waitress is different than the way you say thank you to Bubba who comes over and got his ass crack hanging out. We're not going to pretend that the two things are the same.
Well, we speak to men and women.
You know what flirting is, and you know what energy you gave her to get her attention. Men get comfortable and stop giving that attention to the person who they take for granted. And instead, the sweetness leaks out to other folks.
Or they get tired of wrestling a bear.
If she's a bear, then what you with her for?
They get tired.
Facts. Just let it go.
They get tired.
Then
when I say a bear,
time to say goodbye.
When I say a bear, you just talk. When I say a bear, you've been with this person, you got to know them, and you've been going through this cycle or this certain routine of how they've been acting or treating you, right? Like that dude wanted to go out there in that car because there's no peace in his house.
Then why have the house?
So
what are we saying?
You know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
See how
throw it away.
Right, so you go nuclear.
You go nuclear, right? So the dude takes a break to get himself together so he don't turn into the dude you talking about. And she interrupts that. Who wins? Like, this is a lose-lose. Like, and it's not even nothing like to talk to get to a common ground to try to get some understanding on it. Because if we're saying, if it's two men who don't see each other and who don't talk all week are saying, hey, we saying the same exact thing, y'all, like, you're not even looking at it to see, like, this might really be a thing with men where you're saying, my peace. All I need is my peace. I don't say I want you away from me. I just need a moment so I can have my head together so I can perform for you. I got to take care of you. I got to protect this house. If my mental ain't there and I am at risk and I'm in the house acting a fool, I'm tired, I'm upset, and I'm frustrated. All I needed was a moment to breathe and decompress, and you can't give me that moment.
You're right.
Listen.
You know what?
Hey, Vaughn, I got this, Vaughn. Let me try a little bit. So I'm tired every time I go out. You got a bonnet on, right? What I'm flirting with. You got these big ass sweatpants on. What am I flirting with? Because everybody sometimes stops doing the things they used to do. You ain't got dressed up in a month. You know what I mean? So what are we talking about?
You right.
Right. And then you have an attitude like that. What am I?
You know what? That's cool.
Now, you right. I'm gonna be in the car. I'll be in the car.
So
when I get people treating me like Leanne is treating me right now, when the girl is nice to me at the window, it invokes a different response than I give her because she's being nice, and you ain't been nice. You can't flirt, not nice.
You're right.
Yeah. You can't flirt with not nice. So when nice hands you the bag, here you go, sir. Hey, thank you, sweetheart. And now you're looking at me, oh, sweetheart, you don't call me that. And you got your bonnet on and your hoodie up. Nah, I don't.
That's because I'm taking care of your shit.
How about it? I done washed your stinking socks today and make sure your bed was made. That's why I need a minute before I do my hair or before I put on my daggone lip gloss.
Hey, Vaughn.
Your lips is ashy
You
too.
gave me no reason to take this bonnet off.
Yeah.
Vaughn,
Your lips is ashy too. So
she said she need a minute.
She did say she needed a minute.
She needed a minute. Wow.
I said I need a minute in the beginning of the conversation. Let's go back.
Right.
When that video first came up, my first response was, sometimes I need a minute in the driveway too. That's not the point. My point is, don't say that a woman telling you that she wants you in the house is nagging. That's my point. The reason why it's nagging is because you don't want to be in the house in the first place. And if you don't want to be in the house in the first place, then it doesn't matter what she's saying. It's going to be the wrong thing anyway. That's my point. Nagging is bad. Nagging is.
I just said that.
Since we came to a head, and it's the woman that's supposed to understand where the man is coming from. I want you to understand that a woman doesn't want to be told that she's nagging when she's expressing to you what her concerns are.
When you need your minute, right? You need your minute. If I say when you need your minute, I'm saying no, come downstairs. You be like, no, I need my minute. I'm doing something, correct? It's the same conversation. Yes, the same conversation. So when you need your minute and I don't give you your minute, it becomes a problem because you don't have your minute. So if
do you call men naggers?
I don't know. I've never been with a man, so I'm not gonna call him anything.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's the point. Nagging is a female trait, and it's assigned to women that you call battle axes or bears or whatever. I just say, if that's how you feel about it, why be in the situation in the first place?
Hey,
do you guys?
All they want you to do is say that they're right. Leave them alone. Let them have this one. This ain't even this serious.
Hey, listen. Anyway, do women call men? What do you call men then? Do you call them naggers, or would it be no? You guys would say he's controlling because he didn't give you your minute. He didn't let me have my minute. He's controlling. He told me to come downstairs.
The new girls call him sassy because he's too.
Oh, there you go.
He's too.
I can't believe he asked me to come downstairs when I need a minute. He's sassy. So,
I'm 46, not 26. I'm not calling no man sassy that's in my house.
And I said the new girls. I didn't say you.
That's what I'm saying, babies.
So and like what you said as far as nagging, I said the man said he did not want to be in her presence. He just needed a minute. He didn't say that he didn't want you or he didn't want her. He just needed a minute to himself.
Right. So
what is the issue with that? And you said, and I didn't call women bears. I talked about her attitude. I didn't get a chance to finish it. I said wrestling a bear. And I said it was all of these things. It became a routine. That's exactly what I said.
It's cold in my living room.
Yeah. What we're not going to do.
What did I do?
What we're not going to do.
I didn't interrupt nobody, and I didn't say anything. Don't do that.
With that big ass laugh. What are you talking about? In the middle of Vaughn's talking.
Nah, it's cool. One thing I did learn a lot from y'all because my emotional intelligence has grown a lot being around y'all.
Gotcha. Patience.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to have
patience. And then actually learning when you say something to people, how to address them or how to say it correctly and express myself.
What are you looking at?
Yeah.
Wait, what's over there? What are you looking over there for? What's over there?
It's another screen.
Oh, okay. Because like your eyes in your head.
No. It's another screen. It's two screens. I got two screens.
So what do you call, pull your mic back, what do you call men that, or do you call men naggers? I don't know. That's what you meant. What is a woman equivalent of, well, at least like if nagger is, put on to women, what do women say about men? If there's anything, I don't know.
We don't resort to that type of talk.
Okay.
We just put you on a throne where you kings deserve to be.
Okay, put them up.
You understand what I'm saying?
I see the problem, fellas. This is what we run from. This is the piece because when we come to this,
all we can do is hope to learn.
That's all we can do.
What we should be doing, and how we should do it,
fellas. This is.
And what I'm saying is,
look, somebody needs to study
you guys have just enlightened us as to what we should be expected to do.
Okay.
And being a nagger, we now know exactly how to handle those type of situations. You leave that man alone, let him rest.
Fellas, pay attention.
Be his peace.
Fellas, pay attention.
You see what I'm saying?
Fellas, pay attention.
Don't try to cut me off. And you wanted me to talk all this time. Now that I'm talking, you want to jump in and say, fellas.
And she talking heavy.
I'm just telling her, pay attention, because sometimes, fellas, women don't want to learn. They want to stay on the nonsense.
Pay attention.
Right?
Some of them do, but
There
me and D, we are locked in.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
We are here.
You know what I mean?
I got the notebook out and everything.
Gotcha.
Fellas, so you
all
know
kinds of notes.
Look, and it's not just the notebook, it's a pen in it too. There's words in it. I'm here. I am taking notes as I should.
Present.
From my kings giving me advice. Who am I but listener and a learner?
Yes. Ruth said,
got you.
We say y'all are annoying. Okay, annoying, petty, grumpy. Should I go on? Okay, so women do say some of the same things. But again, so I don't know that just from this thing, what I see here, what I've learned, when women need a moment, it's okay. When a man needs a moment and he says he needs a moment, that means he doesn't want to share time with you.
No, we've already addressed
two times.
We must bow down and take a seat.
Not necessarily that. What we're saying, what I said 2 times now. What I said 2 times now. Three times since you asked for the 3rd time. I'm not going to call you a nagger for asking the same question 3 times with me that I've already answered. It's equal for men and women to want a minute. The response is different.
Okay.
And it's not a man or a woman thing. It's whether or not you like the person that's asking for it. To me.
No.
Yes.
I can
to
love
me.
you.
If you enjoyed being in that household, the minute that you're asking for is not away from that woman. It's not away from your peace.
Hey, listen, I'm codependent as the next person, but I still need a moment to myself without you. I still
then take it.
And he was trying to take it, and she was forcing him not to take it. She ruined his minute, actually.
She can only ruin it if he doesn't enjoy her company. Can you accept that from me?
No, I can't.
Can you accept that from me?
What is taking a minute?
Why does he need a minute from her if he wants to be around her? Why do I need? Because when you're happy with someone, you want them in the bathroom when you're shitting. Like when you enjoy somebody's company, there is nothing that means you have to be separate from them. The problem in this instance is not that he needs a minute. It's that he doesn't like the person that he's trying to get away from.
I see the problem now. The problem is that the way some people think, just because I want to take a minute to do something differently that's outside of you, doesn't mean I don't like you or like you any more or any less. This means I need a minute to myself. I can love you and need a break from you.
The problem is not that he needs the minute. The problem is the person who's asking him why he's in the car.
Because I don't want to be around you right now. It's okay. I don't have to be around you all the time. There's sometimes where we're going to take a break and I'm like, I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to go play my game. There's times we need autonomous time just to ourselves. And that's okay. And if your person can't give you that, then they're the problem. Because we all need time. Like I said, there's sometimes you need as a woman to yourself, even if it's go do your hair or, Maybe you need to talk to your girl. Sometimes you need that is outside of his prayer view. If you're talking to your girl about something, he may not be able to sit right there because you're having time for something else that is outside of him. And guess what? That's okay. That's all right.
You're right.
Oh, here we go. We got another one. Hey, Leanne, play something else. Play something else, Leanne.
We're arguing two different points.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Oh, just
I am not arguing that a person doesn't want time to themselves.
So, but you're saying if they want it and you want to be with me, then that means I don't like you. That's not true.
I'm saying in this specific circumstance, this man is upset because he does not like the person who's asking the question.
I don't know how we got there. Hey, Leah, please say something else. He just wanted to take a nap. I don't know how we got to we don't like you anymore. I can't believe you want to take a nap by yourself. That means we broke up. We ain't together no more. Hey, Ruth, do you take naps by yourself sometimes? Is that okay? Let's see if Ruth is still listening. Being disrespectful and telling my parents good luck with that when they try to ground me.
Am I the asshole for being disrespectful and telling my parents good luck with that when they tried to ground me? I live at home while going to university. I'm in my final year and I have a job lined up after I graduate. My parents have been charging me rent since I was 16. Oh. I have a small company that makes me about $60,000 a year. I started it in high school. It's one of the reasons I graduated early from high school and why I got attention from recruiters. My parents said that since I was earning adult money, I could take in adult responsibilities. I thought it was fair, so I paid for all of my own stuff, starting at age 16. Not university, I got a scholarship, and the rent they charged me was minor, $300 a month. But I basically considered my room to be completely mine after that. I kept it tidy because I like it that way, but they had no say in when I cleaned it. When I did my laundry, other than to not do it at a time when I would disturb the family, for example, at 3 a.m. I bought food for myself and I ate when I wanted. They tried to say that I was separating myself from my family, but I saw that I was having my own schedule. This year for spring break, I went down to Mexico with friends. My parents were upset because they were hosting a big Easter family get-together. When I got back, they said that I was behaving badly by not being around for a family gathering. I said that it was my last spring break in university and that I was not responsible for their schedule. They said that I was grounded, and I laughed and said, good luck with that. And I went to my room and I locked the door. They tried banging on it for my attention, but I'm done. My grandfather came over to talk to me. He's the one who helped me get my company started, and he has always been there for me. He said that I was being rude to my parents when they were trying to be there for me. I asked him how much rent he charged my mom when she lived at home, and he said that's ridiculous and that he would never charge his kids rent. And I told him that I've been paying rent for 4 years. He went into the house and I heard a fight. When he came out, he said that I need to treat my parents with more respect, but that since they are my landlords, they do not have say over how I spend my time. I'm avoiding my parents right now. I'm renting out an Airbnb right now until I graduate. I took everything that was important to me. I left $600 for the last 2 months. I had planned on being there. They keep calling me, but I'm currently getting ready to move for my new job. I don't have the energy to deal with them. Am I the asshole?
Hey, so I seen this post online, right?
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. I like it. Leanne, what do you think?
I think that she's not an asshole for doing it. I think better communication and understanding from the parents end is needed, just to kind of not sever the relationship. They need to be more flexible because yes, this is your home, but basically I am renting your home from you. And at this point I'm an adult. So you trying to tell me what to do, when to do it, how to do it, regardless that I live underneath your roof, is is not even a factor because I'm paying you to live under your roof. And even if I wasn't, I'm still an adult. And at this point, I can do what I want. I could take what you say into consideration, yes. But you're not the end all be all of what I do anymore.
So I have a quick question. I don't know if she's an adult yet, right?
She's over the age of 18.
I don't know because she keeps saying university. I think her last year,
She's in university. She was 16. She had been paying rent for 4 years.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this definitely doesn't make sense then, because she's grown. She doesn't have to come back to family dinners. But even if she was, 17, I wouldn't say she's, because you're making her live as an adult. You can't have it both ways. In my mind.
The minute she start paying rent.
Well, yeah, and doing everything for herself and all. I think at that point, like I said, she moved out, got an Airbnb. I don't need you. You feel me? So I do feel like I don't think, because even going to her, like she said, my last year of university, which whatever that was, cool. Go have fun, right? How you gonna punish me for going to have fun? Not like not did I hear anything before that where she was being disrespectful, that she wasn't respecting the house, that I didn't hear any of that. I just heard that they didn't like her moving and probably making more money than them, and they was feeling some type of way. So yeah, I don't think she was being disrespectful. What'd you say, Vaughn? What were you saying, Vaughn?
The minute she started paying rent, it was a wrap, because that she's renting that room. You know what I'm saying? She's no longer a child; she's a tenant.
Right.
So, and then she's 20. She's got to be in her 20s. You can't tell her what to do.
Right. You can't have it both ways. I don't think so.
What do you think? Around and found out she left.
Right. Now she left. What do you think, Don?
Again, back to the communication point. It's not so much what you say, but how you say it. So as long as you can communicate what your expectations are and hopes, and try to come to mutual agreement as adults. Once you start taking money for household expenses, then yeah, just like everybody else is saying.
Right. Yeah, I think
what? We agreed on something as a collective.
I mean,
you're right.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day, so sometimes y'all get it.
That was corny.
I'm just stating facts.
I'm just letting you know that statement was corny.
It's a statement of fact.
It missed its intended target.
And everybody got it.
It did not hit its intended target.
Haters gonna hate. A hit dog hollers, right? So we do know that. So it invoked something in somebody to make them speak about it because it hit.
No, what it did was invoke secondary embarrassment.
Again,
because it didn't land.
So pay attention, people. when it irks them like that, irks their soul. That's when I have this visceral response. That's how you know you got them.
You're right.
And you're right. They try to downplay it. I know I'm right. That's why you said it. Next
I know.
one, yeah, keep it up. Keep letting them know what it is.
Put the next one on.
That's your job. Why would I do your job?
No, sir.
I do your job. See, I hit her so hard. See how petty she's being. I knocked her into Petty LaBelle right now.
I'm always petty.
That's how hard I hit her with that one. It hit so hard. Pop, pop. It hit her so hard. She's just being petty. Wow. This is how. Oh, wait. I had a question. You know what? I did have a question. Hold on. Let me check. I almost forgot. Okay, so I've seen a new dating trend that people are doing right now. And would you guys ever think that you would kind of engage in this? So people are going on dates where they'll both go to I think we might have talked about it before, Leanne, I'm not sure. But they both will go to a different restaurant and be on FaceTime and have their first date.
Like long distance type?
long distance. It's like you don't want to go meet the person right then. You want to see how the vibe is, so you meet them on like FaceTime. You both have your phone out. You order food at the separate restaurants. You can see each other. You eat. You talk. Just the other person's not physically there.
What's the point?
Right. I think that's dumb.
It's a date.
We could have done all of that long before setting up a date. I mean, that's just a FaceTime call.
Right. But at dinner, but you're getting out and going. So the difference is you're going to a restaurant. You know what I mean? You both are going to a restaurant. Say you go to Olive Garden, they go to McDonald's, whatever restaurant they like to go to. They get number
different
3.
Strokes for different folks. However it works for y'all, y'all do it.
Gotcha. So nobody on here try that. That wouldn't be something someone would try to try. Would not be.
No. I mean, I ate my dinner. I ate my dinner while I was sitting here talking to y'all. So I guess we all went on our first date. Like I don't really understand what the point is.
Leanne, how about you? Do you think you would do something like that?
No.
Now, how about if it was I didn't think about that when Vaughn or Donnie said long distance. What if it was a long distance relationship? Maybe they live, another state. Would you try something like that if the person lived, far away? Would that be something you guys would do together?
With the point being that I got dressed up for this person, even though they can't be with me physically. I mean, I honestly don't see the point in going out for that, but I, understand putting on something nice or something special for them.
Right.
But I don't understand the whole point of going out.
I guess it's the feel of going out, right? You guys are getting dressed and leaving the home. I guess it gives the feel of a date almost because you're going out. You just have your phone there and you both will be eating. So it gives the feeling of going out, getting in your car, and you're just not FaceTiming in your house.
So they would let the woman get all dialed up.
Yes.
This beautiful woman go out to a restaurant.
Yes.
By herself. Where there's other single men that's just out there that's looking like words. Soon as she get off that call.
On the phone. You don't get off the call until she goes home. And you turn
Nah.
Or maybe you have a little dessert. Maybe you have a little brown chicken wow. You know what I mean? Maybe you have a little phone time. What'd you say, Leanne?
I did it.
Oh no, this is behind a little bit. Sorry. So that's why your lips move. Yeah. So I people are doing it. I guess I see the point of it because you're getting out the house and mimicking a date. Yeah, it wouldn't work for me either, Vaughn. It just wouldn't work. But I guess if I had a long distance relationship, maybe I was somewhere far, and for it to, I think I might try something like that. Mm-hmm. If we were long distance and we weren't going to see each other for another week or two, I might. That sounds like something that might give you a little feeling of being with that person and going out and getting dressed and doing all the things. I don't know. I want to try that. And then my phone would die. My battery died if somebody else walk in. Ooh, my battery died. Dang, this phone ain't got no battery.
Garcon, can I charge my dude?
Right.
That's wild.
And the other question I have, is there anybody, I was listening to a show and they were talking about this. Is there anybody you were with that you would just deny that it ever happened? Like, so you took somebody, you took somebody down, and like, is there anybody that you'd be like, nope, you would take it to your grave? You wouldn't. It had definitely happened, but you would not admit it would happen. How many people you have like that? Vaughn, how many you got that you would be like,
hey man, start on the other side of the room.
Don't start over here. I'm already pleading the fifth. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do women have men that they just be like, nah, I can't. I don't care what you say. I was never with him, knowing you full well was, and you just LOP, just lying on the pussy. Anybody, Leanne? Would you have anybody bodies that you'd be like, I don't care what happened. I would not say your name like Candyman. I'm not saying it.
I think
anything, Lee? You have anybody?
She is not incriminating herself. She said you're right. Because yes is no and no is yes. There is no right answer here.
I'm just asking, would you lie on your joint? Like you were somewhere, you was at a school, you were like, hey, it's been a long time since we have been together. What you mean been together? I don't never know that we was together. You don't remember that night? I don't. It didn't.
Nah. That I took down.
Yes.
Nah.
I mean,
I'm trying to think, bro. Like,
I had some bad nights, but yeah, I wouldn't just outward deny anybody like that. If
I can't say that I would. I can't say that. Like to really think about it. Nah.
I'll be embarrassed. I'll run from the person. But yeah, I don't think I would. Some people were like, they got a couple. The show I was watching, it was like a couple guys had 3 or 4 girls that they were like, she could be right here, right now. But like, yo, I got pictures. And I'm like, it wasn't me. Yeah, pictures, not me. Very interesting. And we talked about this last week. I wanted to ask Vaughn and you guys. The situation was, so Magic Johnson's son, EJ, was saying that he only dates straight men.
Some niggas say straight.
Yes, he said he only dates straight men. How do you guys feel about that? Me and Leanne kind of talked about last week, but yeah.
He only date first timers is what he mean. Because them dudes is gay. But he's their first experience. That's what that is. You can't say that. You can't say that's a straight man. He's not a
Donnie?
Yep, she got it wrong.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's interesting. So, Lee Little, what do you think? I know we talked about it a little bit last week, and we kind of came to a little resolution, right? We kind of thought we figured it out, maybe, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, he likes masculine presenting men.
Yes, that's what we kind of figured. That because because we can't. You can label yourself what you want. Because the other question was, how many times does something have to happen for you to be that thing? Right. So if you were like, they say a lot of times people experiment. Does that make you that thing? If girls go scissor, does that make them that thing, or could they still be straight?
That makes them bisexual.
Does it make them that? That's the question. If they did it once, does it make them bisexual?
Yes.
Okay, in your eyes, what do you think, D?
I think in this circumstance, when I saw that meme, I saw that statement, my assumption was that he likes men that treat him like a woman. So it would be masculine presenting men, but also men that wouldn't necessarily know that he's a man or might be hopeful. Like I got the idea that he likes to attract men that wouldn't necessarily want other men.
I'm gonna let
you
know.
Said first timers.
Nobody thinks he's a woman. He's like 6'9". is size like 23 shoe. There's nothing that says woman about that.
Listen, we talked about Drewski in the beginning of the show. He had did anybody watch his show, that woman Matumbo that he had on his show? So she's like 6'7". No joke, 6'7", and they didn't talk about her orientation or where she started out. I think that there are certain men that are attracted to taller
men.
I mean, he presents as a woman. EJ presents as a woman.
Sometimes.
So, yeah, but he's not out he's on that when he's looking for what he's looking for, he's presenting as a woman. He's putting on his best. He's not out with a 5 o'clock shadow and thinking he's picking up straight men.
But I've never seen him in a wig or anything.
I have.
Okay, you have. Okay, I haven't, and I haven't been. Yeah. Maybe that's why I haven't seen it. But there's no way that you don't know.
That's a man. His shoulders are wide as hell.
Listen,
they might be lying to themselves, and it could be maybe they're first timers, or maybe they're closeted, or whatever. But when I read that, my impression was when he's out with his wig on and carrying his bag and his full face makeup, the men that are attracted to him or try to approach him at that time are the men that he likes. That's what I gathered.
Right. I just think they're masculine presenting men that are
gay.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that.
I think it's a more male, so more masculine presenting man that he likes. He doesn't like, like you said, he doesn't like a man that's more feminine.
So that's what he means by straight, is that they're masculine.
Or that they consider themselves to be straight. Because remember, it's so fluid today, right? You can say whatever about yourself. Just because we put you in a box doesn't mean they put themselves in a box, right?
That's weird.
Because I don't know what EJ. I don't know what his pronouns are. I don't know what he presents himself to be. Right. I don't know, but I think he's just men who don't claim that part of themselves or put themselves in a box. That's what I feel like. Just men don't put themselves in a box, and they. But again, my question still remains: how many times you have to do something to become that thing? Like I said, if you scissored somebody in high school and mess with men the rest of your life, does that make you a thing? Do you have to be a card carrier now? Do you have to, have an ABC card to say I'm this as well? Can you try something and not be that thing? Or does wanting to try it make you that thing? I think it was a good episode of Issa Rae's show. What was that called on HBO? I can't remember what it's called. But anyway, it was a part where the girl was dating a guy, and he asked her, has she ever been with a woman? And she was like, yeah, we messed around. And then she asked Tim, has he ever been with a man? He's like, well, one time I got drunk and his friend gave him oral.
So now he's gay.
Is he now? Are they both that now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you almost killed me. So I don't know where's the line? Like, does it make D? What do you think? Does it make you that thing? Because that one night with a little alcohol, you did this thing. It gets all straight.
No, I feel you say what you are. Just like pronouns are your choices, your continuous choices, and it doesn't matter what anybody else calls you. I mean, if you had that one time with your boy, other people might say that means that you are, but that's not what shapes your reality.
Right, and that's what I'm there too. It doesn't matter what people call you, what you answer to. So if you don't feel you're that thing, then I guess you're not that thing. You're not in that box. That's very interesting. And then the other question from last week was, if you were dating someone, you were in a serious relationship, and you were invited to go to, like, say, the Oscars with, for a woman, it'd be like Michael B. Jordan. For a man, it would be, I don't know, say Beyonce, somebody, very beautiful. And they wanted to take you as their date to the Oscars. Would you go?
Oh, wait. I'm in a relationship with someone else, but someone else is asking me out on a date?
Yes, to take you to the Oscars.
Well, I mean, you got to specify. If you're saying you're taking me to the Oscars because you see it as a business opportunity, that's one thing. You're saying they're asking to take on a date when I'm already exclusively dating somebody else, then it's not a question.
It could be presented as a business opportunity. I mean, however you want to label it. You're going out with a man. Okay, so
I feel like there's a difference. If they're saying it's a date, and if the understanding is a date, even if it's an attractive person, if you're saying it's just business, then you got to be able to trust that it's just business. But
okay, cool. So Vaughn, what do you think?
So to the Oscars, I go.
You would go. All right. Well, flip it then. Say, huh?
Well, the way, I mean, if somebody is that famous, they're asking me to the Oscars, then evidently I'm in that area. You know what I'm saying? I'm around these people. They know.
No, we're talking about you as you right now.
Okay. So me as me right now as a musician, I get asked to the Oscars by whoever. Mm-hmm. I'm gone. I'm gonna go. Because if I'm in a serious relationship, you know why he going.
Okay. Well, let's reverse it then. It was your girl, and she was going Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, she was done.
It was business.
Oh, she can go. She can go. She can go, baby. Go ahead. Now, when you come back, I might not be here.
What's the difference?
Guys. It's a double standard, but yes.
Absolutely. Some double standards are there for
double standard.
Yeah. So Donnie, would you let your man go then if it was opposite? He was going, it was build his business. And they're gonna go and do all the things, Oscar party, all the things,
Are they calling it a date? That's where I'm getting hung up.
No.
Are they calling it a date?
We can call business a business transaction.
A business transaction is something completely different.
Because
I would not want somebody that I care about to miss out on an opportunity like that. Right, however, if they're literally saying I'm going on a date with somebody who I know they find attractive, because everybody in the world finds them attractive, it's going to be some problems.
So if they say it's business, that knowing attraction and people find attraction doesn't still present a problem?
It doesn't present a problem if you're going there to take care of business. I wouldn't be with somebody who I wouldn't think is going there to take care of business. I personally, everything is about communication. It keeps coming back to the same thing. If I'm with somebody who I can't trust to be around beautiful people, then I wouldn't be with them in the first place if they're in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
You'll be around beautiful people all the time. You'd constantly be tempted. Mm-hmm. So there wouldn't be any reason for us to be in a relationship in the first place. But if this is something that would help their career, obviously this is putting them in rooms with people that they wouldn't be in with any other time. And they're saying that this is for business, because otherwise I'm sending my man off to be going anyway. Like, if I'm asking some man to choose between me and Beyonce for dating, there is not a very good chance that he's coming back to me one way or another. So
yeah. I'm not serving my joint up with apple in our mouth ever. So yeah, we gonna miss out on this one. We're gonna miss out. You know what I mean? Leanne, what do you say? You sending them? They going?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna let your man go?
Mm-hmm.
No, she's not. Leanne jealous as jealous could be. He gonna come back. Actually, she gonna be on the red carpet, one of the camera people, and all of a sudden bust out. What you doing? She's gonna be dressed up like Drewski. We know Leanne ain't doing that. Yeah, I'm not serving my joint up like that, because also, I mean, in that world, is sometimes that's 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 like oysters. That might get you right just being there. You know, she put her hand on your lap, like, oh, Beyonce, I didn't know. Before you know it, you tell her, you know, love. You never know what's gonna come up. And she said, love should have brought your ass home last night, and she's gonna smack you, and then she's gonna leave. Oh, it's a movie. Never mind, it's a whole different thing. So, so yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm not letting anybody go. That's just me. All right, give us one more, Leanne, because I don't like your face right now. I think Leanne be forgetting she on camera. She's forgetting. She be like, this shit is, I'm about to text him and say, let's wrap this shit up. She just forget that we see you. We see you. I'm so my family. I think this way. Okay.
Your child has siblings from his dad's side. Is it up to you to contact the other baby mom so the siblings can know each other? Asking for a friend. If your child
what do you guys think? Is it up to other people to reach out to get the kids together?
Hell no.
Yeah, I'm kind of there too. Like, they ain't calling you to see if their kid want to see you.
No.
Yeah, I'm cool. I guess they'll meet each other when they get older, and we bump each other in college or something. 23 and me.
You don't find out why you don't like that other lady. She gonna cuss you out. Let that go.
Word. I didn't think about that part. Go ahead, D.
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I played the fool before. So
Okay.
I have been one that initiated conversations with baby moms. I've been one that drove down to Maryland many times to go make sure that my children had a relationship with their older brother.
Nice.
Nice, stupid, however you want to frame it. But I feel like I wouldn't want my children to miss out on the opportunity where adults should be responsible. I feel like if the father is spreading seed all over the Eastern Seaboard, that he should be the one responsible to make sure that they get together and have a relationship. But if he doesn't, then it would have to be up to other adults because the children can't.
Right.
So I've done it.
Have your kids ever been to Italy?
To Italy?
Yeah.
No, I'm scared to say no.
I know
Why?
they've never been to Italy. And guess what? They ain't gonna miss it. You know, ain't gonna miss what you ain't never been to. So.
This is not Italy. What if they meet their sibling and try to talk to them in a couple years because they don't know who the heck they are? Like,
if they met, it was designed by God. So I'm gonna let him do it. It's in his hands. I'm not calling anybody to do anything.
I met my brother on the football field. I told you before. I met my brother on the football field. Yep. He played for Centerville.
We look like who your dad?
Nah, that was it right there. That question. You know how little boys like, my dad is this, my dad is that. I said, my dad named June, blah blah blah. As soon as I said, he said, my dad name is such and such. And I was like, my dad name is, I said his real name. He said, that's my dad's name.
Damn.
I went home. So my mom had to come. I used to walk from Centerville up to, what was that, Morton Street.
She was there that day, huh? The next practice, huh?
Listen, so when I got home, everybody was there. My mom had to come to my dad's mom's house to pick me up. And I walked in, and my dad was there, happened to be there, my stepdad, my mom, and I was like,
oh, you dry snitch.
Oh, no, I was like, is Mike my brother? And the whole room just stopped, like, I've been saying it for a long time. I say what I say. And they was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. And it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy because he don't, like, out of all of my siblings, me and him look exactly alike. He's just big.
That's crazy.
A little taller. Yep.
All right. See, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Them kids will find each other if they need to. If they don't, then You know what I mean? They don't. Because then if you start making it happen and something happens and they can't see them, now they got some kids they can't see no more. So I'm not even trying to introduce nobody into my kids' life that don't need to know. They don't need to really know. Them kids might be bad or something. They might not need to be around them anyway. You know, what if they live in a way that you're not, that you're not comfortable with your kids around?
Right.
So yeah, I don't think I personally don't think you need to do it, And if they reach out, be like, who gave his number? Don't call it again. I'm just here to help, right? I would let them know not to call this number, not near again. Don't dial this number. I don't know who you are. I'm calling the cops if you come over this house. Everybody ain't got to know everybody. Leanne is texting me, y'all. Yeah, look on her face. She's trying to go to sleep. Let's see if she texts me. She said, wrap it up. See, this is why she said, this is what I'm telling you. So we got to go now because Leanne said we got to go. And she ain't gonna go do nothing right now. She's not doing nothing. She's rushing it off so she can. Oh, you got a new boo, Leanne? We'll talk later. Hey, we want to thank everybody for coming out this week. She was blowing kisses earlier. That's the only reason I asked. She was blowing kisses. So I just wanted to know what's going on. I want to thank everybody for joining us this week. Thanks, panel. Please, our room is growing on Facebook. Please continue to add your friends. The Discord is really discording right now. There's a lot going on. I'm starting to learn a lot of people are crazy in our group. In our group, I don't understand what they talk about half the time. Me and Vaughn usually on the right side of things, so continue to listen to me and Vaughn in the group. Leanne don't really post much in the group. I don't know why. It's ridiculous. But go check our Facebook as well. Like, subscribe, and share to that, please, so we can get the algorithm. The numbers are growing slowly, but we just need you guys to keep hitting it. We're also on TikTok too, so check that out. Anybody have any shows coming up, any dates they want to drop, anything they're doing? Anybody? Go.
Yeah. March 29th at the Queen. We'll be performing down there. I have 7 acts, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And
nice.
500 North Main Street, Wilmington, Delaware.
Nice. Let's go. Donnie, anything?
Nope. I got nothing on the books just yet. Lots of promises. Hope to have dates soon, but I don't have anything on the calendar just yet.
Gotcha. Got a lot of promises. Leanne, what's up? When you going on? I know you got something coming up soon, right?
No.
You're lying. I thought you got something like the 2nd or something.
No.
You ain't got down there the small place?
No.
Oh, I thought you had something coming up. You really don't?
No.
Why don't you have anything? We'll talk about that later. This is ridiculous. Your counting needs to be full. This is ridiculous. Hey, do you have anything to talk about? Anything you're launching, or are you gonna wait?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Okay. So there's some things in the tuck. And I think you guys will like it. So we have a lot of things coming up soon. Just stick with us. We're gonna get it popping. We got a lot of different new little shows popping up. Me and Vaughn are gonna do a man show because we need to help y'all out. It's called Mansplain 101. Anyway,
no women will be there. We're gonna be outside boycotting and sending them all away.
That's cool.
See the hate.
At least she'll be there. At least she'll be there.
Right. Hit the button. Let's get out.
Bye.
Right. Boy.